How? So yeah, the next speaker is Po Wei. Chen Po Wei, researcher at he's also okay. So he's also one of the core members of Bitcoin community in Taiwan and also the Hackerspace. He's one of the key holders of Taipei Hackerspace, so appreciate this venue here. And he's going to share about BIPs. So welcome.
Okay. 我想要。
这张照片好像照。
Today we are going to talk about BIP are already done in the Bitcoin. So I'm not going to introduce how to propose the Bitcoin BIP. I'm going to talk about the implemented already. Yeah. Okay. And this is already in 0.21. Yeah. Okay. 下页. Okay, and I'm interested about Bitcoin, Tor network, and also China firewall. What I'm interested about the China firewall because I have stayed in Beijing University before for 2 years, so I have 2 years to hack or attack or how to bypass or how to cross the China firewall. Yeah, so yeah, it is really interesting. And I also work in academia sinica in Taiwan. And also now I'm the Ph.D. student in National Taiwan University. And
still is? Still is?
Yes, still is. Yeah, I'm a grade 1 student. Yeah. Okay. And
what's DCEP?
DCEP is China Central Bank digital currency. Yeah. 央行数字货币。
是银行一样。
对。
You work on it or you
study research about that? Yeah. It's pretty cool. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, pretty cool.
They have offline trading. Oh, the big Bluetooth.
Okay, and I also work in Houbi before. Yeah, so I'm a Houbi researcher, so I know something about Houbi. Yeah. Okay, 上一页。对。下页。Okay, let's talk about what BIP is already done. Okay, this is BIP 9. BIP 9 is for Softwork. Why it is very important? Because if you want to update the Bitcoin protocol, so you have to use very hard kind of to update the protocol. For example, like using how to update the time lock. Like check block time verify or check sequence verify, how to update this code. It is very hard to update it. So BIP 9 is making it easier to update the protocol. So BIP 9 let you have a chance to update it. For example, like like there is minor and there is a version number. Version number in hex. And there's two starting true, and this means already support BIP 9 protocol. Okay. And next page. Yeah. And BIP 34 is talking about we use version 2 block and what is going to be had. For example, like we can update our BIP and also 同步 parallels sequence 29. Yeah, BIP. Okay, 下一个. And BIP 11 is talking about multi-sig, and multi-sig is how to use the multiple signature. Like this is the script, and we have to put the script publicly and also put the script sig inside, and we can verify this transaction is already we can spend or how to lock the Bitcoin inside. But there is a lot of problem inside because this is the script, multiple signature. This is a script, and this is very large, so you cannot put too much signature inside, and also you cannot put too much public key inside. So maybe only 2 of 2 or 2 of 3. Okay, there is no too much. You cannot put too much signature inside. Okay, and this is very big. Okay, so we have next BIP to solve this problem. BIP 13 and BIP 16. We make the script multiple signature the script to make a hash one time, and we can use reading script to verify it. So we put the script in the right side, so we don't have to put the lock on the chain. So if we are the user, we just only have to use the reading script, and we can upload, and the miner and the node can verify the transaction you can be spent. Okay. And also, because of the BIP 13, so we can have a smaller multiple signatures, multiple transaction. Yeah, so that's called P2SH. Okay, 下一个. And BIP 14, they add a subversion number like Satoshi 5.64 or Bitcoin QT 0.4. Okay. And BIP 21, we add the URI inside. That is the example below over there. And we can make our own QR code and also make a label, or we want how many money you want. Okay. 下一个. And BIP 22 and 23 are just only as some API, RPC, JSON update. And what is this update for? This for mining, or something like we can use more things to build our own tool, like blockchain explorer or mining pool protocol also inside it. And also multi-chain mining. There's also have like Bitcoin mining. You can also, when you are mining Bitcoin, you can also mine RSK, and you can also mine block stake chain. You can mine several chains in one block. Yeah. Okay. And in BIP 30, we can create a new transaction with the same transaction ID. So it fixes this problem, and that is BIP 30. Just fix a problem. Yeah. And BIP 31 is help identity node that already died. That node already died. And we use ping to know, is this node already died? But they just change the name, just call Pong.
How can you, well, it might just be off and then they turn on again. So how do you decide it's dead?
Ping again.
Okay.
And in BIP 32, they designed the HD wallet, and this is the first HD wallet I have seen. And okay, BIP 35, 37, yeah, 111 and 133, they are all about SPV node. SPV node is a kind of Bitcoin light node, but there's a lot of privacy issues. So there already will be the history. We have a new kind of light node will be developed. They're called neutrino node. That is used for Lightning, because SPV there is too much attack inside. Okay, and there's many papers are talk about why SPV is not secure. Okay. And BIP 42, they are talking about the issuance issue. It's interesting, and we know in 2014 21 in 2014, and the Bitcoin will not issue any more Bitcoin, but there is some bug inside. They can continue to issue new coin, so they fix the issue. Yeah. And BIP 61, this is already disabled by default. So next one. And BIP 65, 66, or okay, all of them, they are all talking about how to put the time lock inside. We have many kind of time lock, like relative time lock or absolute time lock. And so how to build it? We can use check sequence sequence verify, or that is the OP code have already been added, and we can use check lock time verify to check the time inside. And where is the time? We have to let the blockchain know what is the new kind of time. So BIP 113, they have a median time past lock time to let them know what is the time inside the blockchain. Okay, and the next one. So what is the time lock you're going to use for? Softwork. Maybe we can use BIP 9 or BIP 34, and we can make sure when we will finish the update, or when we will finish the voting. Okay. So this is very important for the Softwork. And also Lightning Network, there's use a lot of time lock inside. Also check block time verified or check sequence time lock verified. Yeah. And the number 3 is the cross-chain. Cross-chain can also add the time block inside, and also sidechain you can use it in the Bitcoin. Yeah. And BIP 70, 71, and 72 is already being removed. How they remove the code? They just disable, don't turn on this protocol. So if in 0.20, they're already disabled the function inside. So if the node they have already using 0.20, and they will default be disabled. There are no this kind of service inside. There are no support this. Okay. And replaced by fee, that is very interesting. Yeah. Yesterday there is a replaced by fee attack yesterday. And how they use this protocol to attack? They just use more money, or because they change the transaction value inside, or like there is a lock time inside, and announce time. Forget it. Okay, if you write it all inside, and it means you allow to use replace by fee protocol. If you write 000 inside and you don't support it, okay, you just put. And yesterday there is somebody use FFFF, and it means you can change the transaction, and it's broadcast 3 kind of these different transactions in the same times. So there's there are 2 mining pool that generate 2 different blocks in the same time. So there's a prom, and also there's the a prom, but they didn't go into the blockchain. Yeah, there's the yesterday news.
How was it resolved?
Oh, just the longest one.
Okay. So the other one.
Yeah.
So it's not really successful attack.
Maybe one confirm. In one confirm when
okay
you just how do you 如何定义成功
Yeah, would that just a simple chain reorg?
Three confirms is safer. That's it. One confirm is not safe.
I mean,
Yeah.
Chip blockchain constantly reorg.
Okay. So somebody got screwed.
Yeah. But the value is not very big, so that is not.
Oh
very
well, for
important.
now.
And 130我看一下OK 下一个啊Okay, and there is a lot of update for the Segwit, and really a lot, like how to make a Bitcoin support a Segwit transaction, or new kind of script, or new kind of address, or new kind of network. How the transaction memory pool to check this is new kind of that is new kind of transaction. Okay, next. And also change the network, and there is also another optimized inside. They are all for Segwit. And this is the address they have already add. But this is version 0 of batch 32. This is the new kind of the Segwit address. There's some problem inside. So they are already designed a new kind of batch sensor 32 called batch 32M. That is already designed by Peter Woolett. That is the scientist of the Bitcoin OP Tech. And also new kind of transaction ID called W transaction ID have already been added inside. Okay. So why they are focused on Segwit? Because they can do they can expand the size of the block. maybe everyone thinks that Bitcoin block is just only 1 MB, but it's already nearly 2 MB. Okay, so you can build a new block. It's nearly 2 MB, 2 MB, 2 MB. Yeah, and you can reduce the transaction fee. You can make the transaction fee more cheap. Okay, and because the signature, because the size of the signature didn't have a high don't need to cost too much money for the signature. Okay, because there's Segwit. And solve the transaction malleability attack. This is very important because if the Bitcoin have a malleability attack, they cannot build the Lightning Network. They cannot build the sidechain because they have many kind of transaction ID. They cannot make sure there's only one the same transaction inside. Okay.
Well, then the protocol reject the block larger than 1 megabyte.
One larger than.
Yeah.
I mean,
I had the impression that the maximum size is 1 megabyte.
Oh, okay. 它有个东西there is a new kind of things called weight. Yeah, and weight is going to 4 MB. So 4 MB, and you can compute to the real size. So we have virtual size is weight, and this is the real size.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's virtual size already is 4 MB. Yeah. Okay, and BIP 155 is for the Tor version 3, and it's already been done. Yeah, just for 1 month ago or 2 weeks ago. Yeah, already can use it. And now one guy called Wupas is designing and also writing the code for the I2P support. Yeah. And that is the neutrino, because there is many problem in SPB node, so affecting the Lightning Network. Yeah, you can use all the Lightning Network light nodes are using neutrino, because if you have to own your own blockchain, it's around 360 gigabytes. No one wants to have a 360 gigabytes in the phone. Okay. So there's the neutrino. Yeah, and neutrino.
how big would that be? How big would that be?
Around 100 or 80 megabytes. It's very small. SPB is more smaller than, yeah. But neutrino have solved a lot of privacy issue and a lot of the tech. Yeah, and Bitcoin since the 17th version, they have already support the pruned node, but the network don't know what is pruned node, so they will have a BIP to support what is pruned node. Yeah, and PSBT, this is maybe is a new kind of transaction. You can sign a part of, and you can give the next one to sign a part of, and you can finish the transaction for the multi-sig. Yeah, and PSBT is not good to use because there's not too much UI and not too much developer are reading about this kind of new protocol, so there's no too much tool to use it. Okay. 很怕了吧？
有点怕。
Okay, this guy is called Jimmy Song. He's a teacher. Yeah, maybe teaching what is Bitcoin, and he designed. He make a BIP to make a new unit. Yeah, it's called Bits. Okay, only for Qt only, and around half year ago, some guy to make a new proposal about Signet. Signet is a centralized net, and you cannot mining inside, but you can find some way to get some coin, and you can test the new kind of signature inside. You can testing Taproot and Snore signature inside, and BIP 340 and 41 and 32, they are all about Taproot IP code or new kind of transaction, what it would be. Okay.
When will it be officially?
Oh.
What's the launch time?
6 months.
Okay. From today?
Yeah. Very shy. Okay, this is the last page. Okay, don't be afraid. Yeah. So what they are doing for the next, Bitcoin OP core is around 133 OP code inside, and that is really hard to use, but it looks like assembling code. Yeah, it's not friendly for the developer. And Peter Wood and Andrew Postra, that is the scientist of the blockstream, they designed a new kind of language, and this is high-level language to make the OP code design be easier. Okay, that is miniscript. And miniscript also just only support now. Now it's only support for Segwit transaction, and in the future they will support Taproot transaction. And batch 32 and batch 32M, that because there is some issue inside, so there is already have a new proposal of the new kind of address. Okay, and in Segwit transaction, they add the version number, so they can update the new kind of transaction or new kind of address inside. And PSBT is not good to use, and maybe it's not there's some problem or there's can be improved in the future. So there's already have some guys is designing PSBT version 2. Yeah, and also support I2P, and I am trying to using my MacBook because I buy a new MacBook and I'm using Apple M1 support, trying to build the Bitcoin version. Yeah, and I'm already success. Yeah. And transaction, yeah, there's many kind of transaction inside. This P2PK, pay to public key, is the first one, and also they have the address, multisig, script hash, and Segwit version. Yeah, and this is the P2 Taproot. This is new kind of script. Yeah, so in the future, I think more people using P2TR. Maybe in the future, maybe. Okay, that is the no more. Okay, this is the last page. Yeah, no more. Any question?
So it looks like in previous BIPs there are some GY related proposal, in Ethereum it's
There's a BIP list. In Mr. List.
In Ethereum in BIP we don't usually see how people propose how to build GUI. But in GUI the
图形界面，
干嘛？为什么要图形界面？
有一个吗？
软
体前方软体。
Oh, it's together, all together.
altogether.
Yeah. It's the same thing. Bitcoin Core Qt is equal to 一样的，图形跟无图形是一样，同一个开头。
Yeah, because
It's the same things.
Is it separate in Ethereum?
in Ethereum it's usually the proposal is about like protocol or like smart contract interfaces, but there
You
are
don't care
no.
about the GUI. The GUI you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh,
So it's interesting to see Bitcoin has like they have,
Specific.
yeah.
只有你有问题。Anyone? No more. 英文太烂。
没有啊，太多了。你问他不知道，美国华人讲英文，对不对？
还有问题吗？博伟老师。
I have a question.
Oh.
So, I know the Lightning Network doesn't grow as fast as expected. And is there any way to, for Bitcoin community to promote it or to make it faster?
Oh, they are trying. Like, there's a lot of BIP going to support for the Lightning, and also
A lot of VIP.
BIP, Bitcoin Improvement Proposal. Yeah, like
BIP.
yeah, it's all for the Lightning, and also there's somebody are designing the watching tower because the Lightning network only 2 people connect. Yeah, and if 他违约跟我违约都会影响到这个通道的问题。So there's new kind of things, new kind of people called the watching tower, and they can watching what we are doing. Yeah, they can judge the bad guy. Yeah. So and also there's some issue about the reward of the watching tower because yeah.
What about because in Ethereum, DeFi is the hot topic right now.
Uh-huh.
So for Bitcoin, I know somebody was trying to do like a Bitcoin DeFi.
Oh, so there is no virtual machine inside. So somebody want to build a virtual machine in the Bitcoin. So there is some project called RSK or
Yeah,
Blockchain.
RSK.
Yeah, and maybe Cosmos want to use their virtual machine to support the Bitcoin.
Is that why you're in that?
Oh, like they just give me the T-shirt. Yeah, so just find a way to support virtual machine like cross chain. So that is very important. And also, Bitcoin Liquid network is trying to do something like that. Yeah.
It's still going? I thought it's dead. No.
Liquid is still going. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Blockchain project.
Huh?
Liquid blockchain project.
Yeah.
What's the governance process of BIP? Let's say if you draft a new BIP today and who got to review it and
Oh, I know there is around 40 people in the Bitcoin core, and they can merge and they can reject everything. So maybe you can write a mail to them, and they will accept you will go to the BIP. Yeah. Only around 40 people. They are from Blockstream or Chain Code, or from Lightning Lab or MIT. Yeah, the developer around the world. Yeah, some people we don't know who they are. Yeah.
I have a question. Just like, I guess for Ethereum, they're trying to develop the ecosystem. I think that's the focus right now. But for Bitcoin, it seems to be the payment.
Yeah, only payment.
Yeah. So there's no other direction they want to go to. They just want to secure the network, make everything more secure. Yeah.
More for Lightning maybe.
Faster. So eventually the ideal will be like peer to peer.
Yeah. They are all thinking about how to make the Lightning key possible. So they are changing a lot of rule inside Bitcoin. Yep. And also there is something very interesting like OP return, like Omni layer. I think everyone know. Yeah, Omni layer. And I found that USDT is issued in the by Omni layer. There's still a lot of USDT inside. And there are also somebody are deciding how to make the open return token can be used in Lightning. Yeah, it's very cool. And it's still developing by Omni. Yeah.
So when they have Miniscript, does that like further expand their functionality of the script?
Yeah.
And what area do they actually,
There's a
still for just for.
There's a website demo. You can type.
But it's not Turing complete, so.
It is already complete.
It is.
Yeah.
Turing complete. So
I
that
mean,
means
not Turing complete. It's already complete. Sorry. Because Bitcoin have 133 OP code, and it have been disabled 10 OP code in 2010. Yeah. So they cannot be Turing complete. Because somebody used the OP code to issue more coin inside. Yeah. Okay. Any question?
聊，
中文也可以。
中文也可以。
分享分数。OK，还有这样吗？
大老师。没有吗？好，谢谢魔王。